We have the tech to get food delivered in 15 minutes, but we all have horror stories about buying tickets. The Game Time app gives fans the advantage. Get amazing tickets in just a few taps. Fees are included, so what you see is what you pay. And the Game Time guarantee means authentic tickets at the best price every time. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets to concerts, sports, comedy, and more with Game Time. Download the Game Time app and create an account for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply.
Hallmark Cards presents Mother's Day at Walgreens. Celebrate every mother figure in your life with a Hallmark card at Walgreens. Show how much she means to you and how deeply she's loved. A Hallmark card is the perfect way to say thank you for all she does. Don't forget, Mother's Day is Sunday, May 10th. Visit Walgreens today to find the perfect Hallmark Mother's Day card and make her feel truly special. Mother's Day means Hallmark cards at Walgreens.
Did you know Fast Growing Trees is America's largest and most trusted online nursery with thousands of trees and plants and over 2 million happy customers? Whether you're planting fruit trees, adding privacy, brightening things up with flowers, or bringing in houseplants, Fast Growing Trees has it all. Even better, they can help you find options that are right for your climate, your space, and lifestyle. Click Order Grow. Every plant arrives healthy with the Alive and Thrive guarantee straight to your door. So if you're ready to get planting, this is the moment. Right now, they have great deals on spring planting essentials, up to half off on select plants. And listeners to our show get 20% off their first purchase when using the code WWO at checkout. That's an additional 20% off. Better plants and better growing at fastgrowingtrees.com using the code WWO at checkout. Fastgrowingtrees.com, code WWO. Now's the perfect time to plant. Let's grow together. Use WWO to save today. Offer is valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions apply. Go to growingfasttrees.com for details.
Kat, what do you think of just such the heavy New York presence that's been out here? We saw Fat Joe here a couple of games ago. Yep. Tonight, the fans was deep. It really felt like they were louder, the New York fans were louder than the ATL fans. How much did that inspire you tonight?
I mean, that just shows the love that our fans got. You know, they support us around the world, and in a playoff series to make us feel at home in another team's city speaks volumes about our fan base. They're the best fans in the world.
Absolutely.
Okay, I got two quick ones for you. The first one, after Game 3, you guys obviously made a more of a concerted effort to run offense through you. Just what did you think about that decision overall, and to have your only career playoff triple doubles to come in the last 3 games? Just what do you make of how?
I just wanted to answer the call. You know, you asked for the opportunities, and they obliged, and you know, I got to repay that trust and that opportunity. So. You know, I just want to do whatever. I always talk to y'all about impact and winning. They gave me, you know, I got more opportunities to do that, and I wanted to make sure that I didn't not take advantage of them, of the opportunities I was given. And I'm proud that I've been able to help us win.
And second, I mean, you guys go up by 61 at some point today. Just what's it like to be part of that, and then just to keep your foot on the gas and not to let them come back in this game?
I mean, it speaks volumes, you know, about our team. You know, when we're locked in and playing close to our best, you know, we're really, really good. So, you know, it's about finding that team, that version of us consistently, especially in the 7-game series. You know, just tapping into that version of us more often than not.
Okay. Speak of that. Have you ever been in a game, any playoffs, where y'all played this well as a team and as a unit?
You know, I don't know, but I just know at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how well you play as long as you get the W. You know, I think our fans would have been happy with whatever came along with the W game. If it was by 60, if it was winning by 1. As long as we got the win, I think New York was going to be happy and proud. So I'm happy, like I said, that we were able to come out here and find a way to win the toughest game of the series. Like I said last time, it's the game that ends someone's season. It's the toughest one, so we got the job done today.
Just real quick, has this brought you all closer, even with the coach knowing this first year with coach, has it brought you all closer this series?
I think for us as a team, we've always been close. We showed that last year. I think that this just shows, you know, it's been up and down, ebbs and flows of the season. it's understandable the fans didn't know what version they would see of us, especially after during this series, we didn't play our best basketball. And for us to make a statement about who we could be when we're playing at, we're clicking on all cylinders, it's great for us to have this kind of tape so that we can look back at it and see when we're playing our best, what are we doing correctly. But like I said, it's about consistency in the playoffs. How many times can we do that in a 7-game series?
Carl, in the beginning of the year, Mike was talking about how many adjustments you had to make and how much you had to learn in what he was doing. I was wondering, at what point in the year did you become comfortable in your role and feel like you could thrive in your role?
I've never doubted my ability. I've never doubted the work I put in. You gotta adjust. You gotta adjust, especially with a lot of new things being thrown at you and being asked to do a lot more things that are, something that hasn't consistently been asked of me in my career. So it's one thing anyone who knows me has followed my career. I'm willing to sacrifice and do whatever it takes for the team to win. And I think this year I've shown that again. That whatever the team needs me to do or the player that needs me to be, I'll step up to the plate and step up to the challenge.
Ken, to your right.
Last two guys, right here.
Obviously, you don't want to lose back-to-back 1-point games. That's the best case scenario.
Well, give credit to them too. They're a great team.
But I guess my question is, by putting yourself into a little bit of a hole there, I mean, does that kind of make you guys feel even better about what you're capable of doing, and that you put these 3 games back to back to back after kind of putting your season in kind of in a crucible?
I mean, I hope that last year we showed that mental fortitude and that grit that made us special in our last postseason run, and to be finding that kind of resiliency in this playoffs is special. So, yeah, it speaks volumes about our team that we were able to bounce back from 2 disappointing losses. That, again, the Hawks is a great team; they deserve to win, but we had to step up to the challenge, being down in the series, and I'm super proud of our guys that when everything wasn't going our way, we found a way to continue to find unity and trust in each other and fall back on each other in our locker room and on the guys in that locker room, and be professionals and also be family and come out and win these games.
Last one.
Carl, triple-double threat, Game 4 and Game 6. And I'm just curious, being a fan of basketball before you were a player, do any playoff matchups from your childhood come to mind when you saw people, I guess, put together a triple-double?
I don't know. I just, you grow up, you watching, in my era, you're watching the Lakers win with Shaq and Kobe, and for me as a big man, I just wanted to dominate the game like Shaq, especially in these moments. So, when you get older, you realize that, impact and winning is the most important thing. And like I always say, I just step on that court every day, and I just want to impact winning, and I'm very honored and blessed. All glory to God that I've been able to do that in this series. But you got to reset it. You got to do it again. I always talk about the word consistency. We got to be consistent in being this version that we showed tonight. We showed what we could be like when we're clicking on all cylinders. But the series is over. We got to go back. We got to reset. We got to understand we got to start at 0-0 again, and we got to find a way to win that series.
All set?
Good.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.